Deals are getting done on the hardwood. Mark Cuban reportedly selling majority stake in the Dallas Mavericks to casino tycoon Miriam Adelson and her family. Adelson's ties to Las Vegas have some wondering if she'll bring casinos to Dallas or even if the NBA team will move to the Sin City. They would join the NFL's Raiders, the NHL's Golden Knights, and the MLB's Athletics if they did. OutKick host Dan Dakich joins us now. Dan, thanks for being with us. So you've been a basketball player, you've been a coach, broadcaster. What do you make of this deal? Are there big changes to come?
Yeah, I think this is really interesting on a couple of fronts. Mark Cuban has been in the American Airlines Arena in downtown Dallas since 2001, and he has said very openly that he wants an arena that has a resort and a casino. That's what he is striving for. But guess what? Casinos and sports betting is illegal in Texas as we sit here right now. You know, there used to be a time, guys, when Vegas was taboo. You couldn't have teams there. Now we got everything. In fact, there's five NCAA conference tournaments that will be going on in Vegas, college sports coming up here. This is interesting from a couple standpoints. One, obviously, the Adelson's involvement in casino. And two, there is no question that the NBA wants to be in Las Vegas. Is it going to be the Mavericks? I don't know. But I will tell you, the Adelsons are very involved with the Las Vegas Sands. They've made their money through this. And LeBron James, ironically enough, has been very open about he wants to be the guy to bring an NBA team in Vegas. This move at least raises questions about that.
Dan, but what is with Mark, it's Dagan McDowell, by the way, with Mark selling this stake, he will remain involved with the Mavericks, will he not? Because he's been a very prominent owner of the Mavericks, and they've done well. I think, 18 times they appeared in the postseason, 2 times in the finals, and they won a championship in 2011, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, this is an odd deal. I've never seen anything like this, that Mark Cuban is going to sell the majority, but they're going to allow him to run the basketball operations. I'm going to bet you the devil is in the details here. I can't imagine I'm going to buy the majority stake in an NBA team, and I'm going to let the former owner be the guy running basketball operations. Now, I may buy the team and say, okay, the coach can stay, the general manager can stay, but I've never heard of this before. Something is very fishy here with the reporting. But let me give you the other side. Mark Cuban hasn't been a corporate owner, meaning he has been hands-on. He has been involved in the basketball, the hiring, the firing of general managers, of coaches, that kind of thing. He's a fan first. I knew him back at Indiana University when he ran Motley's, and he ran out to go with Mark Wagner to Dallas to start broadcast.com and made his millions.
That's amazing.
And we knew him in Bloomington as a huge basketball fan.
That's
so
awesome.
he's a fan first. But I got to tell you, if I'm the Adelsons, I don't know that I'm letting him run the basketball operation of something I'm paying $3.5 billion for.
Dan, you're amazing, and I will take college basketball all day, every day over the NBA. And
a lot of people will. A lot of people won't.
And praise the Lord, the University of Virginia Cavaliers won a championship before my mother died. She died a few months after the Cavaliers won, so praise be for that one. Dan Dakich, thank you so much. Great to see you, my friend.
My pleasure.